pizza. It starts with our golden crust. Of course, you're gonna want cheese on that. Then, it's whatever toppings you want. Pepperoni, always a favorite. How about the green peppers? You want something blue? No one ever put anything blue on a pizza, but it's colorful. Try the roasted garlic. And don't forget the black olives. We make them the way you want them. Worston's Pizza. Italian by marriage.
Our pizza recipe comes from an ancient world, the beginnings of pizza itself, and it's proven and as delicious as time itself. Our pizza derives from the Flusizan region of Italy, a tiny pizza stronghold in the nation. If it's pizza you want, you find what satisfies you. Whether it's a specialty pizza or a creation you suggest. Either way, your pizza will be made with Flusizan's impeccable pizza standards. Grab a Flusizan slice for lunch or a whole pizza when you're too tired to cook dinner. At Flusizan Pizza, old world pizza traditions. Feed everybody!
Owner and president of Basher's Towing. I took over the business when my husband was killed by a drunk driver in a work-related accident. Thanks, Budweiser. I'm here to tell you we're the best in the business. We'll tow your ride so you can get it fixed and get your life back. Basher's Towing will hook you up.
Well, all right, yeah, it's Sid again here, and I'm just trying to figure out, yes, I do love Safford Brothers Downtown Blend Taste of City Coffee. I do love it, I'm telling you, but I'm starting to try to figure out, I know you guys pay me great money, but how come we haven't figured out that we should just do one really good ad and just run that ad nauseum about how great the coffee is and blah, blah, blah. And this is Sid and coffee's great and it's always good and it's Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. Why don't we just do that? Every time I'm doing these live reads, I'm writing, you guys act like, well, okay, I'll get back to that. It's great coffee. It's always good. You'll love it.
of Basher's Towing. I took over the business when my husband was killed by a drunk driver in a work-related accident. Thanks, Budweiser. I'm here to tell you we're the best in the business. We'll tow your ride so you can get it fixed and get your life back. Basher's Towing will hook you up.
Well, all right, yeah. Yeah, it's Sid again here, and I'm just trying to figure out, yes, I do love Safford Brothers Downtown Blend Taste of City Coffee. I do love it, I'm telling you, but I'm starting to try to figure out, I know you guys pay me great money, but how come we haven't figured out that we should just do one really good ad and just run that ad nauseum about how great the coffee is and blah, blah, blah. And this is Sid, and coffee's great, and it's always good, and it's Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. Why don't we just do that? Every time I'm doing these live reads, I'm writing, you guys act like, well, okay, I'll get back to that. It's great coffee. It's always good. You'll love it. Anyway, yeah, it's Sid again. And what I was getting at is, people are all acting like, I don't have other stuff to write. Anyway, it's Downtown Blend Taste City Coffee. It's always good. And it's Safford Brothers. And you're going to love it. So just drink it. I'm drinking it right now. And I had to come I'm agoraphobic, all right? That's what I'm getting at, okay? It's hard for me to leave the house, and I'm coming down to the recording studio. I'm hanging out with Paul. He's awesome. But you guys are acting like I don't have things to write, and I'm writing comedy all the time. I'm basically at volume 40 of my comedy work, and I'm really enjoying the Downtown Blend Taste of City Coffee from Safford Brothers. I guess I'm a little agitated today, but have some. You're going to love it. It is always good.
Join the legion of satisfied advertisers who have already established a connection with the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. They could tell you how it's improved their business, but let us save them the trouble. Advertising with us will increase your business 15, 25, even as much as 35%. Join these other fine advertisers and see your business improve.
of Bashers Towing. I took over the business when my husband was killed by a drunk driver in a work-related accident. Thanks, Budweiser. I'm here to tell you we're the best in the business. We'll tow your ride so you can get it fixed and get your life back. Bashers Towing will hook you up.
trying to save you.
I don't need to be saved. Yeah.
Put on the damn glasses before I make you eat this fucking garbage can, okay, motherfucker? Ah!
Glasses over here.
break. Stay tuned.
I'm Danny Bash, owner and president of Basher's Towing. I took over the business when my husband was killed by a drunk driver in a work-related accident. Thanks, Budweiser. I'm here to tell you we're the best in the business. We'll tow your ride so you can get it fixed and get your life back. Basher's Towing will hook you up.
Well, all right, yeah. It's Sid again here, and I'm just trying to figure out, yes, I do love Safford Brothers Downtown Blend Taste of City Coffee. I do love it, I'm telling you, but I'm starting to try to figure out, I know you guys pay me great money, but how come we haven't figured out that we should just do one really good ad and just run that ad nauseum about how great the coffee is and blah, blah, blah. And this is Sid, and coffee's great, and it's always good, and it's Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. Why don't we just do that? Every time I'm doing these live reads, I'm writing, you guys act like, well, okay, I'll get back to that. It's great coffee. It's always good. You'll love it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. That's probably my guitar. Oh, I'm gonna find that and mute it wherever it is. Welcome to the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. I'm your host, Jeff Dodge, and we're very, very excited to have our first guest, if you've seen, Mr. Luke Strahota, giving one of his fine, brilliant acting performances. Luke, the Duke Strahota, how are you?
Doing good. Thank you for inviting me to step out of my theatrical retirement and get in front of your screen for a moment.
Yeah, man.
It felt good. I think I want to do some more.
What's that? You want to act some more?
Yeah. Do some more theater, some more acting. Acting is easy.
But you acted in our former iteration known as Darge Productions. You were a major thespian during all of that.
Pretty much, you might remember me as Colonel Crank, Tom Crank.
And I was actually thinking of the weird creature you played in Mount Tabor Park.
Oh, yeah.
Attacks Steel.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the influence of that?
That was the 2001 Monolith monkey
You were
scene.
watching a lot of Kubrick at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So I don't know. If you remembered it, I must have done a good job. Sounds great.
Well, I'm sort of hoping to bring back some of that. Look, people hate me when I talk like this, but I'm thinking like there might be a director's cut in the works someday of the Harlequin,
Sounds good.
and
Do you-
maybe an extended scene with the monkey man.
I would love to reprise that character. Bring it back.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, to your other mentioning there, Colonel Crank was that was awesome. I forgot you just completely created that on the spot. Didn't you?
It was in me
Yeah.
somehow, and it just came out. And you're a great influence on me, and he's a great director. He gave me all the freedom I needed.
Yeah. Well, that was back when Mr. Sargent, Clinton Sargent, and I worked as a team, and we would kind of alternate between good cop, bad cop, just whatever we could get out of free actors.
Yeah.
Sort of what you have to do when people are there. You feed them pizza, beer, and you hope for the best. And they say, I don't.
It was
wanna
the
do that.
best.
This is what my character's about. You have to be open to those kinds of things. We were.
You guys were very generous.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, and talk about generous. Let's go down the little. This is
Oh,
your
boy.
life.
Oh
You
no.
know, you were once a young country boy outside not Veneta, but what is the hometown?
I grew up in Jasper, Oregon, outside of Pleasant Hill, which was outside of Eugene.
That's
So,
right, Jasper, Oregon.
Jasper,
Do you
Oregon.
remember your third grade elementary teacher in Jasper, Oregon? We got her here. Here
hey.
she is, Mrs. Crabapple.
Oh my God! Thank you.
No, we don't. We don't have Mrs. Crabapple here, but I always wanted to do that. Yeah, what was it like growing up in Jasper?
It was pretty beautiful. There's a lot of country, a lot of hills, a lot of
far
running.
outside Eugene is it?
It was like 20 minutes outside of Eugene, and
It's rural.
rural as you can get. Yeah,
Do you guys have acreage?
10 acres. Yeah, half field, half hills, and
We only had 9.5.
well,
Skyline. So, I'm not, 9.5 is pretty good.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
I mean, a lot of girls would be impressed with that.
Not as much as 10, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so Jasper was like what? It was, who would you compete with in intramural schools?
Oh, we were single A, I think. So
So who was like your mortal enemy? Was there a high school?
Marist.
What?
Marist.
Marist.
Yeah, well, it was, I think Marist, and I don't know, I didn't really play sports. I got cut from the 5th grade basketball team, and that was
Right,
the end of
that's
my,
traumatizing.
that was the end of my sports, and
Yeah.
then I picked up the drumsticks and started playing drums.
In high school or in
In,
5th grade?
well, in 5th grade, I started on the bass drum,
Uh-huh. So
then
you just had a kick.
I had a mallet and a standalone bass drum that I got to hit.
Any timpanis?
That came later in high school, in
Were you a timpani
wind-ons.
player in high school?
I played a little bit, yeah.
So
Yeah.
did they have orchestra? Did they do that?
Yeah, I was in wind ensemble, and I also funny story. Back when I was playing the timpanis, I remember being back there. It was in the back of the school, or not the school, but the back of the back row of the ensemble. And that year we had gotten a brand new tuba, and the tuba player who was playing the brand new tuba sat right in front of me, and I was really good at flipping my drumsticks until one day I flipped them up in the air and it landed, and it put a ding right into the bell of the tuba. And the school hadn't had it for more than a month, and I put the first ding in the tuba.
Wow. Was that,
Yeah.
did they keep you
They did. Yep, they did, and
Just a little accident.
those accidents will happen. So they forgave
Steve
me.
and I know about that. Our first band was Pink Milk in high school. We were in the jazz band. Well, my first real band was actually a band called, as you may have heard before in a Badfinger documentary, I was in a band called Middle Fingers. And I'd just like to point out that, speaking of today, June 26th, that I was the birthday boy. I am no longer the birthday boy. Tom Nims, you are the birthday boy. So happy birthday to Tom. Yeah, Tom. Anyway, yes, so we formed Pink Milk because we were with the jazz band. And we were kind of renowned for slipping in Purple Haze solos in the middle of jazz standards. Remember we did that one Seaside Jazz Festival or something like that happened? Count Basie, No Chasers. And we slipped Purple Haze in. Roll with that. So, flash forward, we somehow graduate that Catholic high school that Matt Horn is principal of now. I was watching a stream the other day. Weird. Or he's vice principal. He's got Welter's job. That's point being, we got to this thing on earth they call college, the university system. And at some point I got to the U of O, and Steve and I, after various drifting experiments, we came back together, and we started getting some music going, and then again, things didn't work. This is the life of a musician. You go through it's like marriage, lots of marriages. Celebrities know what I'm talking about. The point is that when we were hanging out there in sort of the dark days, one of the bright lights was this copy boy of Kinko's that apparently played drums. This kid from Jasper, and I'll let you tell the rest there.
Oh
What happened
man, I was working at the Kinko's on campus, and one day, young Steve Sibula walked in, and he needed something copied, and I said, "Oh, hey, dude, I saw your show at Taylor's last weekend. You guys were opening for Jollymon." And you're like, "Oh, thanks." And I said, "You know anybody looking for a drummer?" And he said, "Ooh, yeah, we are." And I said, all right, here's my number. And you guys called me. And I remember we sat up. I met you guys. I hauled my drums to some rickety old barn behind the Bijou Theater. Yeah, Barnes Barn. Barnes played timbales.
Chris Barnes, the governor? Okay.
And that's where I met Clint and you and Barnes. We had our first show opening for Jollymon at Harpo's Blue Note.
I had played that gig before opening for Jollymon and Harpo's Blue Note, and I was out, but I just wanted to bring to your attention, maybe, Patrick, I don't know, I'll bring this back to the fight camera. But we are holding a mic box with, as you can see,
Jollymon.
Jollymon. So this is Stu got this. I believe this was the mic box.
That's history right there. So
Jollymon.
So yeah, we played our first show, and we played a lot of good shows. We got to.
That band was called
The Marshall Plan.
The Marshall Plan. Marshall Plan was, you guys were sort of kind of a new iteration of psychedelia in like 92, 93 that was, wasn't really going around. You guys had like your own flavor.
It was, I think Clint was pretty inspired by, probably like Galaxy 500 and some English psych, post-Velvet Underground bands, and I was really into the Velvet Underground for a long time, and by the time I got really tired of the Velvet Underground, Clint turned me on to Galaxy 500, and I became obsessed with them, and yeah, so it was just a good match, and we got to play a lot of good shows. I finally got to play the Wow Hall, and played John Henry's. Played Wow Hall a bunch of times actually, and yeah, it was kind of like my first real. I guess it was my only first band. Well, no, I was in a band. I was in a band before that called Super Fudge.
What was that like?
It was with I was in two bands before that. The first band I was ever in was called Sumo Sue and the Fat Ladies of Wrestling, and that was with my friend Brent Carnes, who's now in the Muddy River Nightmare Band. It was him and our friend Tammy and our friend Bob, and we rehearsed upstairs at the apartment behind the Dairy Queen on 13th and Kincaid, across the hall from Pat Yonelly's band, the Bat Cows. Yeah, and
What was his band?
well, he had a ton of them, but he had Black Dahlias, he had
Like the
Undertakers, yeah. And so, anyways, that was my first band. Second band was with a guy named Scott Kirkpatrick and Bob from Sumo Sue. We were called Super Fudge. Our friend Jeff Sellers sang in it for a little bit. I think we did a cover of Seek and Destroy. But we were kind of going towards kind of like a Nirvana meets Exploited type of hard rock thing. And that dissolved. And then I didn't play drums for a while, but then I started wanting to play them again, and that's when I met Steve, and I don't think I've ever stopped playing in one way or the other since then. Like, I don't think I ever haven't had a project since then.
That's what I love about you, man. You've always done that. It's a feat to stay so busy, especially with all that footwork you're doing.
Fancy footwork.
We have a comment
Oh.
that I am not being loud enough, and that's surprising. That's usually not what people say about me. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit there. Hey. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the rest, the half of this show, you're gonna have to listen to me now. But yeah, so then there was Juniper. I remember Juniper was a band. What was
Yep.
that about? And didn't we do a show where, like, were you at that, Steve? With Schwani, and we were trying to do like a
Oh, in a
Schwani
basement.
Wookiee?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
a
it's
basement party.
Yeah.
It was Wookie, Juniper, Jack Mackerel, and an early version of Swoon 23.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, we were kind of like a cross between Galaxy 500 and Seam. It was sort of like loud, quiet, moody type stuff. Yeah, it was cool. It was good.
Well,
But
no, and then there was the Bella
Bella,
Low.
I came in as their second drummer.
You were the second drummer.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do recordings with them?
Nope.
They only did one album.
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah.
And but that was both when Jason Bianco were
Yep.
there. And Bousselet, right?
Alon Bosley. Yeah, he was
Clint
playing
Sargent on lead
Clint.
guitar.
Yeah, Alon on sitar.
And things drifted out of there, and then you were in this other phenomenal,
The High
amazing
Violets,
band called
yeah.
The High Violets.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what we're privy to talk about, but there once was a little tour that we
That's
they-
right.
they-
You
they
were
paid for a
you were
fogger light guy to come along.
you were literally our hired drinking buddy and handler for me.
I feel like you and I turned into like Keith Moon and Harry Nilsson.
Yeah, it was.
on the streets of LA.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
We couldn't sleep near each other because it was too loud. They were very quiet sleepers. The High Violets were.
Right.
We
We
were
were-
not of that ilk.
We were well. I think it's that I don't know. Maybe it's every kid I know, or every person I know who grew up Catholic, whenever time I get around them, we make each other giggle, and we just can't stop laughing. And so I think that's probably what we had. Yeah. And so I think that's probably what happened with you and I.
Whatever
And
you do, don't do this.
yeah. So that was a good time.
It was so fun. And then, except didn't one of us get 86 to Eugene? It was like the homecoming. You had a big crowd there.
I don't remember. I don't.
Very confusing. It's a huge crowd. A lot of.
I got thrown out of.
Sacramento?
No, I got thrown out of the club in Eugene.
It was Eugene.
Yeah.
It was your homecoming.
It was our homecoming show, and we were
You
all.
had some fans though too.
We
I
had
think
tons
that's
of
part
fans
it.
there, yeah.
But you had personal, like, local.
I had my family, my godparents were there and their family, and it was huge. And I was well behaved until everybody left.
Right.
And then for some reason
Terror crossing the
I decided I was gonna do a karate chop on a chair, and I started saying stuff like, "I know about this town. I know Eugene. I've been here before. I know all about Eugene." And the poor kid behind the bar was just like, "You're out." And so
I know
it was
yeah.
it was what club was it? It was
It was a little. It was like
Lucky's cigar shop or whatever. Anyways, they kicked me out. Unfortunately, I didn't get to load my gear, so everybody in the band had to take care of loading my gear and basically babysitting me until we got home. So
Well, I think that what I'd like to do is I think I'm going to take a little ad break, and there is one band we left out that we forgot to mention that you were in, and I think let's get back to that after this quick commercial.
all right.
Let's do an ad, Patrick.
Anyway, yeah, it's Sid again. And what I was getting at is, people are all acting like, I don't have other stuff to write. Anyway, it's Downtown Blend Taste City Coffee. It's always good. And it's Saffer Brothers. And you're going to love it. So just drink it. I'm drinking it right now. And I had to come get, I'm agoraphobic, all right? That's what I'm getting at, okay? It's hard for me to leave the house, and I'm coming down to the recording studio. I'm hanging out with Paul. He's awesome. But you guys are acting like I don't have things to write, and I'm writing comedy all the time. I'm basically at volume 40 of my comedy work, and I'm really enjoying the Downtown Blend Taste City Coffee from Saffer Brothers. I guess I'm a little agitated today, but have some. You're going to love it. It is always good.
Join the legion of satisfied advertisers who have already established a connection with the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. They could tell you how it's improved their business, but let us save them the trouble. Advertising with us will increase your business 15, 25, even as much as 35%. Join these other fine advertisers and see your business improve.
When you talk about my other bands, mention the Satin Chaps.
song by the Bolsheviks, Living with the Proletariat. And yeah, there was
Remember
a band called the Bolsheviks.
I remember my days in the Bolsheviks. I was kind of on a call when needed basis, but I always got the secret message. You guys usually put like a little slip under my, yeah, a little slip of paper. And yeah, I always got the call when you needed it.
Well,
I was there.
Our original bullshit. So Clint Sargent and I, fill in a little hole there. The Marshall Plan was actually the resolution of a project called the Butler and His Freaks.
Right.
Which was the resolution of another project called the Go Brothers. And Bardo and the Garbage Beans aspect of those two acts from Monmouth and way a little before your time. But the Freaks broke up, Marshall Plan formed, and where I was going with that, somewhere. The Freaks, though, well, yes, so we had a resolution of that moment very quickly, and it became that band, the Bolsheviks. So Clint and I recorded these songs together, and the original drummer, Joey Fitzgibbon.
He went on to do some cool stuff.
Sidecar?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I've on and off
Yeah.
been in touch online in various forms, but yeah, he was great, wonderful, and
Yeah,
very
great drummer.
He was kind of one of them Ringo, just straightforward. No messing around. He also went to Central Catholic with Steve and I.
Good giggling. Good giggler.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, we did Bolsheviks, and the first album was cassette release, 1992, called The Bolsheviks. And,
Self-titled.
Then you came on for Living with the Proletariat. Stargirl was one of those songs, and Stargirl was actually the lyrics. I don't know if you knew this, but I always, at least the later versions, I think had a lot to do with the love of my life at that time, Jamila Hart, who I'd fallen madly in love with during the recording of that album. And she went off to the Peace Corps in Africa. And so I'm not sure exactly the timing of everything, but I know that when we sang that live, I was often thinking of lovely Jamila Niger. That I was very lonely. I didn't have a lot of, I was in a Loa, very lonely.
You were playing in a band called Wookie.
Well, no, those were social times. I'm talking about the recording of Bolshevik's third album, Country.
Oh, those were dark days.
Those were very dark days.
I went out to that old
Luke
farmhouse.
Was on a few sessions there, right? Yeah.
I didn't. That
we did
was.
some Corporal Crank out there.
We did. Yes.
Took full advantage.
Some people were doing more Corporal Crank out there than others. Remember, I think that's how that.
You're playing the song that Dave Farrell penned called "Narcotic."
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, when the sun went down out there, it got dark. It was rough stuff.
Aloha was a good rural. It's a great community now. They're very suburban. But I'll tell you what, that was really fun. That was Stargirl. That was our Bolsheviks hit. I'm gonna get ready for another guest here, but Luke, before we switch gears here, do you wanted to say the Satin Chaps?
Satin Chaps.
That was huge. Now, I was trying to recall. Weren't you singer and drummer?
Singer and drummer.
Now, did you do that before?
I think I did that in the Bolsheviks a couple times.
Yes, but that was by accident.
Yeah. No.
When I forget lyrics.
Yeah.
Type in there. Take care of me.
But yeah, the Satin Chaps was the project I started after High Violets, and that was like an 8-piece instrumental go-go soul band.
Very
and,
jamming, and also
horn section.
Another friend of our Trench Digger Productions, Talbot Guthrie.
Talbot on percussion, yeah, and yeah, it was awesome. Horn section, organ, sounded like a cross between I don't know, a Russ Meyer movie. It was like a combination between Russ Meyer and I don't know, just groovy instrumental Scooby-Doo porn movie.
Yes. We I think there's a video of yours on Trench Digger. There's
Probably
one video we got out there. But yeah, okay. And then project coming up.
I got a big project coming up the weekend of October 5th, 6th, and 7th. I think it's that.
October 5th, 6th, and 7th.
I think it's October.
2023.
October 6th and 7th. I think that's a Saturday and Sunday. Myself, my friend Matt Stanger, our friend Jen Lane, my partner in crime Julie Madsen, our friend Michael Joyce, and a host of other fun people are going to be hosting a 24-hour live rendition of Louie Louie to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Kingsmen's recording of Louie Louie, which also happens to fall on Louie Louie Day, which is Portland's version of Louie Louie Day. We are going to be...
Where did they record that version?
They recorded it in Northwest 13th and Burnside, maybe. I can't remember exactly.
Like where Powell's is?
Yeah, around there. We're going to be doing this event at the Afro Gallery on 6th and Southeast Oak, next to Andy and Bax. The idea is we're inviting as many bands and as many performers of all different styles to perform their version of Louie Louie. Our hope is to create one continuous version of Louie Louie with two backlines. So one performer starts, and then the next performer picks up, and we do that for 24 hours.
You got some keyboards.
We'll have entire backlines, and keep in touch. Get in touch with Trench Digger. Get in touch with me if you want to.
Website?
Not yet. We're coming soon.
As soon as we see
Yeah,
it, we'll
but
post it.
big exclusive announcement. Louie Louie 24-hour marathon.
I love it. What do you think, Steve? Do you think we can handle that for a little bit? Take an hour break or something? Take an hour off your hands?
Yeah, you guys, I'm going to get a full-on ringer. Like, I'm going to get the full-on, like, wrecking crew. From, like, I'm going to call it the 12 to, the midnight to 6 thems.
Yeah.
In reverence to the Midnight to Six Men Pretty Thing song. But the Midnight to Six Thems are going to be a selected group of musicians who are going to be taking the Midnight to Six slot, and we're just going to be, because I think for safety reasons, we have to, like, at some time between, the dark hours, we're going to have to, like, not let anyone in. Or let anyone leave.
I think in Portland that starts about 9 p.m.
Yeah.
9 p.m. Okay, well, yes. To all those, please, we're looking for your help. We're going to do some Louie Louie on, again, October 6th and 7th.
I believe those are the dates. Keep your eyes peeled for the
24 hours.
Louie 24-hour marathon.
Do that at the Portland Marathon. Louie Louie.
A Louie Louie.
Jamaican song. Hey, man, we're going to take a quick break here, and we're going to be right back with our intern who has gone on to better things. Patrick.
Worston's Pizza is everything you love about pizza. It starts with our golden crust. Of course, you're gonna want cheese on that. Then, it's whatever toppings you want. Pepperoni, always a favorite. How about the green peppers? You want something blue? No one ever put anything blue on a pizza, but it's colorful. Try the roasted garlic. And don't forget the black olives. We make them the way you want them. Worston's Pizza. Italian by marriage. Our pizza recipe comes from an ancient world, the beginnings of pizza itself, and it's proven and as delicious as time itself. Our pizza derives from the Flu-season region of Italy, a tiny pizza stronghold in the nation. If it's pizza you want, you find what satisfies you. Whether it's a specialty pizza or a creation you suggest. Either way, your pizza will be made with Flu Season's impeccable pizza standards. Grab a Flu Season slice for lunch or a whole pizza when you're too tired to cook dinner. At Flu Season, pizza, old world pizza traditions, feed everybody!
Okay, hey, everybody, we're back. We're back. I wanted to welcome a recent graduate, Mr. Patrick Cunningham, in the house, all the way. Yeah, it's Patrick. Take the microphone there. How are you, Patrick?
Good.
But hey, why don't you tell us what you've been up to lately? I heard you're a graduate. A graduate in what?
Geophysics, yeah. I just graduated at Western Washington University this June. Got a degree in undergrad degree in geophysics. And yeah, that's like I just like finished up that this June, like basically studying a little bit of geology, a little bit more like physics and seismology and like stuff like that, like a little bit of like and like grant near surface like analysis, like finding what's under the ground without like digging it up and all that sort of stuff, like and just various different things. Like finished up my college program. Feels good to be out of it.
Yeah, well, and I was able to identify you in that little thing there, so thank you for taking care of that. Digging the ground. What do you did you do some interning with all that, or?
Not really. Just probably started applying for jobs or internships now. But yeah, like it was like really to get around to all that. So it's not working at Home Depot. I have some interesting stories to tell on that.
Well, let's get to the fun stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
tell us about Home Depot. Kind of your entrance into the corporate world.
Yeah, so I was working with retail sales floor, like in hardware department, and I think kind of Home Depot was in Bitter Lake, which is kind of a sketchy area in Seattle. Is like a
Bitter Lake.
Bitter Lake, yeah, like there's like
You would have to be kind of bitter to be just of there, wouldn't you?
well, there was a lot of like drug activity and like people were like waiting outside in the parking lot trying to like get a day job from like the contractors who were going in and out of the.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
So like illegal employment schemes.
Yeah, and also like people like pissing in like open containers and broad daylights into the trash cans and like and meth heads trying to steal power tools and being dead obvious and entertaining.
See, this kind of sounds like the Central Catholic Gymnasium in the 80s, but yeah, go on.
And probably one of the most highlights of my time working there was the time that like I started like I was rekeying a log basically where you take a customer's log and open it up and change out the pin so that the key works. This is like a skill I learned at Home Depot, and I was doing
Oh,
that for
can you pick locks?
not pick locks. It's like I have
But you can make a master key for it.
yeah I can get a new key.
A
to work.
skeleton key, essentially.
Yeah, a
You
new
do
key
that.
to work to the lock.
Was it the building though? It was the building?
Yeah, I got paid 15 minutes to sit around in the parking lot, do nothing, and then finally we got the all clear and asked, what kind of fire? And it turns out there was a trailer in the dead-end cul-de-sac street behind the building that caught on fire. It was a meth lab trailer, like straight out of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Like,
And that was the explosion. It wasn't a building. It was the meth lab.
Yeah, it was the trailer that caught fire.
Yeah.
It had been there for 3, maybe 4 months or something like that. People knew it was there. People knew the meth was being cooked. Nobody did anything until one day it just caught fire and took care of itself that way.
Oh, that's nature, isn't it?
Yeah,
Of a natural selection.
From the meth lab trailer, then the fire got really big and really hot. Even the chassis of the cars was starting to fall apart. Like it was just like
That sounds more like thermite to me. Thermite stuff.
But yeah, it was like it was just like a shell of its former self, and it had the fire had gotten so hot that it had caught a tree on fire, and at least singed, and the tree was pushing against the building. Fortunately, it didn't catch the other side of the tree. But yeah,
That's exciting.
I don't think about cooking meth as it's fun and all, but you might just get shot, and I don't want to deal with that.
You don't mind the hazmat and the chemicals, it's the violence.
I mean, probably would be doing the hazmat and like competition, because I'm more of a duo kind of person, but they'd be coming in whatever, and I'd be in a controlled hazmat stuff.
Right. Well, and you're right, because a lot of people that get into meth often start off with gas huffing. Isn't that right, Luke? Isn't that where you use gas huffers in your time?
They're rampant in Jasper.
Yeah.
I never got involved, but
Right. You never pumped your own when you're out of state?
no. But I used to be a gas attendant. My first job was a gas attendant at AMP Mini Market on 42nd and Main in Springfield, Oregon.
Okay.
Now there was some early time gas huffers and meth heads. I think back then they called them
Hells Angels? Or something?
no, dope fiends, dopers. So,
Smoking that wacky tobacco.
yeah, a lot of wacky tobacco and just
Sweet
doing.
lotus flower.
So they were
All
everywhere
those
out there.
drug things which we do not support or advocate drug use here unless it's fair and available to everyone. That's kind of our motto. So. Yeah. Well, gosh, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want anyone feeling left out.
No, and no one should. It's a good time. Speaking of which, we're getting to a point where I like to address the things going on in our community. Speaking of meth and other substances, one in particular is fentanyl. And I kind of made up a new name for our mayor, Mayor Fentanyl. I'm thinking, Mayor Fentanyl. Mayor Titty Fentanyl, because he must like it or something, because it's everywhere. And I guess, oh, my lovely wife Jamila is here. Jamila, how are you, dear? What, you've been here the whole time, haven't you? That's so sweet. We did Stargirl for you. Yeah. You're not mad about me talking smack on the old mayor there, are you? She's telling me to say goodnight, Jeff. So, goodnight, Jeff. People have been commenting on my hairstyle lately, and I just want to tell them that this is. I think it's cool, and we're going with it. And there's some other cool people who've had this hairstyle. They next month.